Hello YouTube, it's Chris, Harriet Pipes. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm just enjoying a bowl and a beer. Bio morning mixture in the apple. And I took a visit to the local brasserie. There's a brewery about 10 clicks from here, in a couple of, well, in a small town close by the village. And I had a good friend of mine visiting this week and last week, Jim, who I used to chef with in Chamonix, well, Les Houches. So it's his interseason. It's a ski town, so he works very hard for about 8 or 9 months out of the year and gets quite a bit of time off. So he came for a visit, and we took a trip to the local brewery and picked up some bottles. Really nice stuff, and not too expensive. So I think I'll be buying my beer from there from now on. Support local business and all that. But it's been quite a week, really. I've been meaning to get some big jobs done for the workshop, and one of the biggest we managed to do together while Jim was here. So a little bit behind on the pipes, but I'm going to work this weekend and pull it all back. So no issues there. I'm quite looking forward to getting on the go again with the pipes. It's been a bit of a workshop hiatus. You can see the ladders in the background. So, but what I've been doing is running some better electrics for the workshop, and so now I have some good lighting. Some LED lighting, so I can change the warmth of the lighting and the brightness, so I can see late at night, work a bit later and everything. And so it's been quite a big job. And then insulated the ceiling, because upstairs, this is the ground floor of my house, so upstairs on the first floor, when we put the wood burner on, it heats the house nicely, but it pulls the cooler air from here through the floorboards, or it was doing. So not very efficient and not as warm as it could have been. So now that's sorted. That's very pleasing. So yeah, it was quite a big job. I got a couple of quotes to get the work done, but really, comparing to doing it myself and taking a couple of days off the pipe making, it made more sense for me to do it, and Jim was here. So we knuckled down and did it. We ran the electric cabling in half a day after we'd been to the shops to buy everything, and then the insulation and the OSB ceiling. If I just do that, oh no, other hand, there you can see. Very exciting. It's not as exciting as pipes, is it? But for me, it's really exciting. and rewarding. It's rewarding to do it yourself. It was bloody hard work though. I'll stick to making pipes in future. Anyway, so I've decided, given that I haven't been as productive as I normally would be this week, to release some of the pipes that I've been saving for Chicago. So they're going to go up onto the website. So I'll just make some more pipes for Chicago. No problem. It's a way off, and I'm ahead of myself. So 2 of them you will have seen before. I pulled them off the website to take to Chicago because I like them. But now they'll be back on the website. So so I've got one fledgling and 3 handmade that are going on the website. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold coming on. So the fledgling is one of my rusticated apples. Nice craggy rustication. Nice light pipe. These will probably go up tomorrow, so if anyone is interested in the meantime, feel free to message me directly through the website. I do get them straight away, the messages, and I tend to reply to them straight away. So go on my website and go onto a submission form and put your request in, and we can do it that way. So first handmade pipe is a nice Dublin with a horn accent on the shank. Nice light bit of horn. It's not an army mount, it is a regular tenon, but I like the thin down stem. I like to make a feature of the horn there. So on him, nice blast. This is my distressed blast. If you've seen my videos before, how I achieve this is I put a dark stain on, and I take that off with the wheel, the buffing wheel, and then obviously get rid of all the compound and stain it again, oil it and wax it, and it gives a sort of vintage kind of look to the blast. So that's an example of my distressed blast. And then I've got a regular contrast blast here. So you may have seen this pipe before as well. This bent billiard. This is with Eldritch slate stem. I would say this is a group 4-5 pipe. Nice rings. And this is a contrast blast. And how you achieve a contrast blast is you blast the pipe, stain the pipe dark, blast it lightly again, and then put a lighter stain over the top, and it brings out some of the straight grain you can see there. Nice grain on that pipe. You can see why I wanted to take it to Chicago. But I need pipes on the website, and that's more important. So there we go. That's that fellow. And then finally, one you've not seen yet, is a little poker with the distressed effect again. Interesting grain on that guy. Nice little poker. That's Cumberland stem with a boxwood accent ring. It's lovely. Sets off the middle of the pipe there. So there we go. And I shall be getting on with, first thing in the morning, my commissions. I've got a chap waiting for 2 of the octagonal shanked pipes that I make. So this one will be a Rhodesian bulldog, sort of, bulldog it'll be. See the keyhole drilling there? That's so I'm not too close to the bottom of the bowl. So there's plenty of room there. Nice safe pipe. And this guy also wanted another one, but he asked me if I'd thought about doing a sort of a squash tomato, a tomato shape with the same shank. So that's the start of that. Great grain. All the way around. All being well, that's going to be a beauty, grain-wise. And then a couple that I can't show you because it's a gifty sort of thing. And I've kind of decided on, I was talking the other week about whether I should change the fledgling range to the Wazo range, because I used to be called as a business Wazo Briars, but I've come up with a good compromise on that idea. which is, if I'm ordered, because it seems to be happening a little bit more regularly now, a fledgling bowl, so a hand-finished bowl, but with a handmade stem. So ordinarily, I think I'll call those Wazos, because it's sort of 50-50 between the handmade and hand-finished thing if I'm making the stems. So this would be an example of how I'd start off with a fledgling. You can see I've already started to work on the transition here. But this is for a friend of mine, Eddie, in England, and he wanted a green eldritch resin stem with a 4-dye accent ring on one of these little pots. So I'll be making that stem. This was the original stem I was going to put with it, old French ebonite. So I'll be doing that for Eddie this week as well. So yeah, I think that's a good another string to the sort of what I can offer people in terms of my pipe making. Anyway, so I'm absolutely exhausted after lifting boards of OSB with Jim and getting rock wool down the back of my neck and all the lovely stuff that goes with that kind of work. So I'm really looking forward to cracking on with some pipes this week. And I'll be doing a video very soon anyway for the first draw of my giveaway for the 1,000 subscribers, which is the one where you nominate somebody with a YouTube channel who you think's deserving of a pipe. And it's been a good uptake on that, but you know, we're within a week, I think, of the draw for that one off the top of my head. So if you haven't suggested somebody, feel free to comment on the video about the sorry, garbling a bit. Feel free to comment on that video for the giveaways. I will try and attach a link of that one to this video if I'm clever enough. If not, you'll have to go searching. Worst case scenario, put it on this one, but I really don't want to be searching through videos for draws. That would be a bridge too far, I think. Anyway, so one extremely happy pipe maker with a nice workshop with plenty of sockets. I can now have a oil-filled radiator plugged in to take the edge off things for the winter until I can finally get my pellet burner down here, but that's a way off. So so I'm warm, I'm bright, I'm light, and I have electrics everywhere. It's fantastic. All right, cheers everyone, all the best, take care.